Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, we're going to be going all the way from Grand Champion League to Ultimate Champion League on Path of Legends with 3.0 Xbow Cycle, my favorite deck in the game. We are going to be using the Evolution Skeletons today, one of the newest mechanics in Clash Royale as part of Evolution, and I would say that they are a bottom 2 Evolution, but I still think I'd like to make them work in my favorite decks. This is the version I've come up with. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it, and let's get right into the matches. Alright, so we found our first match against ZS William off, and I'm going to be playing with Xbow Skellies, as I said. Let's give him the good luck. I've also put E-Spirit in the deck because I think it's going to be better suited towards the meta, just because there's going to be a lot more Night Witch bats and bats in general. Also, they did nerf Ice Spirit in the last balance changes, even though that is my favorite card to use in this version of 3.0 Xbow Cycle, or rather just 3.0 in general. I would say that it's more important to do well in the meta as well, at least as much as I can. And so I have put Xbow Skellies in the first slot. I do think that Xbow Skellies are really good, but they are much worse than everyone says they are, because at the end of the day, I would say, you know, you're just going to look at it for what the evolved form does. And most of the time that I've used the evolved form, I did not get value from it. I use it like a normal Skeletons card, and I did get value, but not as good as an Evo card should give, in my opinion. I got a +1 Elixir trade, which I get all the time with Skeletons anyways, and so they just died to a Zap or a Rage or a Log, and that is a nice +1, but in a vacuum, I'd expect Evos to do more, at least based on what I'm seeing RG and Firecracker do right now, you know? Evo, RG, and Evo Firecracker are just going absolutely crazy in the meta. They're literally everywhere on top ladder, and I just don't know. Like, I've seen a lot of my friends, Ian, Riley, reach #1 with... So I definitely saw Ian reach #1 with Evo RG, and he's a Hoggy Q player, so... He is the best player, in my opinion, at the best meta deck in the game, Hoggy Q, or most consistent anyways. Because it's also really consistent and competitive. Then again, so is RG. But yeah, even he was able to reach #1 with RG, and he's a very good player, but like most people aren't going to be able to reach #1 with RG. So I haven't seen anyone with Evo Skellies at #1 yet. I think it's mostly been like Riley, Ian, Mo. I think Remy was #1 recently, but that's just because he plays his main deck. Gonna get some nice fireball value here, and also activate King at the same time, so that was really cool. I'm just gonna Xbow because I got such a nice positive trade from that fireball. That was also like a +2 because I took out the Firecracker and the Gang, so this game kind of looks over, but yeah, I just have to protect this Xbow, and it should be done. This is the Evo Skelly form. As you guys can see, I got like some value from it. I got 1 respawned Skeletons, but that was just how I would use Skeletons in general. Like, I just try and predict a miner and catch it, but they died to the pre-log that my opponent gave, so I guess, yeah, I don't know, the way I play Evo Skellies right now is I just like to go for them when I feel like they're going to get the most value, and I usually go for that in one of my final Xbow pushes in the game, or what I want to be one of my final pushes at least. Gonna get some nice fireball value just to secure the tower trade situation, even though we already took the left side tower. If he ever somehow does take it, you know, it's nice to have a lead in the other one, because I would say Xbow is a single tower deck for the most part, at least 3.0 is. So yeah, just going to protect this with everything. We got a lot of punish damage there. As you guys can see, multiple Xbows can do a lot of work sometimes. So, and he's kind of struggling and panicking a bit, you know, defensive miner. Never really a great sign unless he really knows what he's doing. But yeah, that's going to be GG. Just going to give the GT emote for fun. And yeah, first game of Grand Champion down. Let's get right into the next match. Okay guys, so found our next game against Wolverine, still in Grand Champion, so really not taking this too seriously. I have not played Path of Legends in a long time, honestly. I was playing it for a bit on my other account, SK555, but that's also really funny. He goes for the bait, Tricky Barrel, very first play of the game. That's so easy to counter, so I don't really know what that was about, but I'm just going to Xbow because I don't think that was a great play, and he goes for an MK, not too surprising, I guess, but just going to Knight. That should easily counter, and Skelly's just a DPS, and I think the game honestly might be over. Like, just to give a little Best in A reference, I think that's GG. I'm going to give it 2. E-Spirit as well, just to keep pressuring with this Xbow. It's already locked on, and it's the start of the game, so why not? And yeah, I mean, it's pretty much over. He's going for bats. Like, he's definitely at 0 Elixir right now because he went for that as late as possible, and I already had an Xbow on tower, so yeah, I don't know. That was just... I'm already up 2k. The game really does seem over, but I mean, anything can happen. Just gonna split archers in the back again, why not? And then probably just Xbow on the right, because I can just, you know, do whatever. Also, I've outcycled the MK, so this time I don't even really need my Knight and Cycle for this Xbow. I can just do whatever. But let's see what he goes for. Goes for a Gang, just gonna log. Oh, and Hog. Okay, I was not expecting that. I'll Knight to DPS. I mean, Skellies could have DPS'd as well, but I didn't want them to die. I wanted my tank to survive as well, and as you guys can see, Knight is surviving for the Archer, and that is pretty much going to be good game again. Like, I really haven't played too much Path of Legends. My first video I did when the update came, you guys might have seen it on my channel, was level 16 Xbow one. So, yeah, I'm going to try and activate King off this MK. I think I'm going to take a lot of damage for it, but it's probably worth it. Just I need to practice this activation. Yeah, those bats I have nothing to cycle for, so kind of a negative trade. I think I have to log the MK just so the bats die. Yeah, this is not looking good. I mean, I do have a king activation, but it wasn't worth taking all that damage. Definitely not. I already took his tower, I guess, so it's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna have to think, because I mean, I guess I should push in the left. He might be inclined to go in the right, so I can just keep pressuring in the left, and if he doesn't respond, I'll just take the second tower. But Xbow is really not a 2-tower deck. I will just Tesla for this and E-Spirit, and I'll probably just let the rest go, I think. Yeah, I'll probably just let that go. If it takes my tower, so be it. Knight to protect the Xbow, and that should be a lock. And oh, nice, we actually kept our bottom right tower, so that's honestly, you know, not bad. I'm just going to go archers and log everything. That's a lot of log value, wow. And also, you guys will notice I like my logs to hit the tower for the most part. I did log the MK, but that's only because I didn't have E-Spirit or Fireball and Cycle. Here I'm going to go for the Evo Skellies. As you guys can see, they do get some value, but not much, because I feel like that would have countered for the most part. I guess they did get some value, honestly. Like, that was a pretty flashy interaction, but I mean, a normal Skellies would have been just fine in that situation too. Like, I might have taken one hit max, there would have been nothing wrong with that. I'm just going to E-Spirit log, try and kill the Firecracker if I can. Oh, it goes on the MK instead. But that's going to be another lock, actually, so that is going to be game. Yeah, I'll just... Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much over. I'll say GG. And, yeah, so far, he got a crown at the last second. That's kind of funny. So far, Grand Champion has not really been too much. Like, I think I might be pretty close to... Yeah, okay, I actually just got Royal Champion, so I'll probably do the next one towards the top of Royal Champion. See you guys in the next matches. Alright, so we found our next game against Vow. This should be one of my first games in Royal Champ, I think. Gonna give him the good luck. E-Spirit the bridge. Goes for the good luck back. Always nice to see a good sport. And I don't know why he gives the oops, but... and, okay. I mean, I guess he wanted to activate off the E-Spirit. I don't know, but okay. I'll just give some emotes because he's giving some, I guess. And then just Xbow on the left because I already have damage there. Why not? Skellies to predict whatever he does. Goes for a P.E.K.K.A. Okay, that's interesting. So it could be P.E.K.K.A. bridge spam. It could be. Then again, I don't want to sound disrespectful when I say this, but I'm really low on ladder, so I don't know if this is probably not P.E.K.K.A. bridge spam or like a meta deck. This is probably some type of mid ladder deck. So yeah, let me think. I'm gonna Knight for the Exy, I guess, and then that should pretty much be a nice counter. I'll E-Spirit just to pressure, also cycling back to my Xbow, and let's see how he wants to respond to this. Phoenix. Okay, so P.E.K.K.A. Phoenix. Learning a bit more about his deck, just going to stack archers. If he has like a spell, arrows, or fireball, he might... Okay, he goes for poison, that's nice. I can full counter with skeletons, and since that was a -1 for him on the archers, and a -3 with the Phoenix, I can probably go in. But I guess I'll just log cycle first. And I do have Knight and Cycle now, so I can do something, but... I don't know, because he has a P.E.K.K.A. I want to have the right cycle for going in when he goes for a P.E.K.K.A. It goes Valk the back. So yeah, I guess I'll just go same lane for now. E-Spirit to chain onto the towers. You guys can see it's always nice. It's actually better than Ice Spirit on offense. That's one thing I've always noticed about E-Spirit. Ice is better on offense. Electro is better on defense, at least for 3.0. So you can really get a lot of value, and playing it in different ways. Gonna go Skeletons, Knight to protect the Xbow. I get some damage on the left, which isn't bad. Gonna log everything as well. And that is going to be a nice lock, actually. So we got some damage in both lanes. I don't know if it's over yet, because we haven't really taken tower, but it's pretty close to over, I guess. Like, I don't know, it's honestly just fun playing at these ranges. I don't have to focus on the game as much. I can talk more about, like, thoughts on the update and stuff. All the thoughts I have to say on the update, like, first impressions, are in that level 16 video, though. Really don't have much more to say. I'm just trying to have fun with the Evo Skellies right now. And I'll probably also go for a new best ladder finish if I can. I don't know if I can, because I'm going to be pretty busy really soon with life stuff, but... yeah, here's an example. I'm gonna go split Evo Skellies, and yeah, they get 0 value. That's a bit unfortunate, but I didn't want to go all in one spot because I did suspect that he would just spell them out and they would die. So gonna archers for the Tesla, and he goes for a graveyard. Okay, just gonna Skellies Knight. That's not really a conventional way to defend, but still should be decent. And gonna try and protect the Xbow. Okay, took one hit. A bit unfortunate, but as you guys can see, also actually E-Spirit goes kind of crazy against graveyard. That's one benefit over ice as well. Like Electro just does very well against graveyard compared to an ice, so just these kind of matchups you have to think about. Okay, here's the Goblin. That's going to be a GG. And yeah, just Xbow behind the tower for fun. So yeah, I would say that Electro is better on offense and against Graveyard. Ice is really just a defensive card, but that can be useful when you're going for an Xbow push, like if you want to protect the Xbow, I guess. And that's going to put me, let me see, okay, 5 up, so that's almost halfway. Getting closer to Ultimate Champion, but honestly still pretty far. Also just wanted to say I did beat Heisenberg in the video. He was playing Golem healer, but yeah, nice win there. Alright guys, getting to the next match against Kamal. Oh, he has another Golem thing on his banner. It might be Heisenberg again. Just gonna E-Spirit the bridge and see what he wants to do. Usually, yeah, Night Witch is really nice, actually, because he does mess up the activation, which is good, and I found out more about his deck. So usually, Ice Spirit at the bridge does get more damage than E-Spirit, but it's still, okay, looks like he's going for, oh my god, he's just spamming everything he has in the first, like, 5 seconds. This is why it's so fun to play, like, mid-ladder, but just gonna E-Spirit try and take out the Night Witch and any bats. Okay, nice, that's exactly what I wanted to do. As you guys can see, E-Spirit does do a great job against Night Witch death bats, and they did just buff the Night Witch to give 1 death bat, and I feel like that's kind of scary because you know, Night Witch is never really what you want to see when you're playing 3.0 Ice Spirit, so just Electro makes it easier to deal with. Goes for the E-Drag. Yeah, definitely E-Golem. As I've said in many of my videos before, guys, this is the kind of matchup you just want to counter push with. I'm going to Fireball to get a positive trade, but this is still sketchy because he's going to just spam all in again. I mean, he's an E-Golem player, can't really blame him. Going to Archers, Skellies to protect the Archers, and I guess that will also inadvertently cycling back to my Evo Skellies. Gonna log E-Spirit for everything, and this should be nice. E-Spirit will chain onto everything, and yeah, that was actually a really nice defense. I'm still up in damage, and yeah, I mean, I don't know, is he just gonna keep spamming? Because I'd rather go in for an Expo at some point, but don't think it's really optimal to go for, like, in single if you just keep spamming, so... Okay, he's going to E-Golem in front again, looks like, so I'm just gonna get ready to defend that. Archers, okay, he didn't this time. At least he switched it up. I'm still just going to Archers. He might have, like, arrows, right? So you could just arrows this. That would be a negative trade. Since he doesn't, I think I could Expo with these. So just going to Expo. See what he wants to do. I could probably... Let me see. He goes for a Monk. Okay, so... Yeah, Monk is annoying. Obviously, like, Monk just destroys Expo. As you guys can see, there's nothing you can do about it. But it doesn't kill it entirely. So there are, like, ways to deal with it. You're going to Skellies. Also, again, slowly cycling back to my Evo Skellies. If you expect him to get value right away, then it's not going to work out, honestly. Just as a Skeletons player, that's not really how it's going to work. Going to E-Spirit again. See what he wants to do. And just high Tesla. He goes for an E-Golem. I mean, I'm one off Evo Skellies. Let me think. I'll go Archers. I feel like I should split them, because if I just go... Okay, I'll go on the E-Golem, but he might like arrows to take them all out, and... Oh my god, he missed! Okay, he missed the Evo Skelly, so they're just getting a lot of value. I'm going to Expo to try and punish, and let me see, he goes for Archers. I'm going for Archers. I think that's GG. Like, how is he going to stop the Evo... I'm actually just so confused. How is he going to stop the Evo Skellies plus the Expo at the same time? I don't really see how that's possible, so... Yeah, goes for the E-Barbs as well. I mean, they were there a long time. Actually, Evo Skellies defended those E-Barbs for hours, so... See, that is one instance of Evo Skellies being really flashy, but just not what you'd expect. You have to wait to play them at the perfect moment. When you do, they just get a lot of value. And I don't really expect that to happen much. Like, I just play it normally, but it works, I guess. GG. Let's go for the next one. Okay, we found our next game against a Japanese player. Let's see what he's going to be running. Might just go Skellies first play to cycle back to the Evo Skellies, but I like Archers first more. Like, it's just, I don't know, it feels like a natural play. Goes for Recruits first. Okay, I'll give him the well played, sarcastically, of course. And just going to Knight the back, I guess. I always try and switch up the way I defend against Recruits. Like, in single, I guess I can Knight the back, I can Tesla the middle. I could split Archers, but I already did. Like, if I Tesla the middle, it's just not going to get any value. So I'm just going to Skeletons. And E-Spirit should do decent. Flying Machine, that's a free Fireball, so it's going to Fireball that. And I guess I have to Archers for these Recruits. Okay, we defended, but I don't know, like, Recruits first play, just not really a great play. Almost ever, but I guess depends on his cycle. Maybe he didn't have anything better. But for 3.0 at least, like, that's not really going to... I didn't really feel like defending that. I'm going to Tesla now, because he might go Recruits in front and then, like, Pigs or something. But I say when they go Recruits in the back, it's not really optimal to go Tesla the middle, because it used to be really good, but Tesla just gets no value if you go Tesla in the middle. and expect it to survive forever. So you just kind of have to play it as late as possible. Like, that's how I see it. You know, defensive Xbows, defensive Teslas, you play them as late as possible. That way they get the most value. You're going to Expo right now. He might not be expecting this to lock on if it does get a small little clip. And, oh my god, nice, we got it. Okay, so, yeah, I wasn't expecting the Goblin Cage to die. Gonna protect the Expo with everything I have. Fireball, the Flying Machine, Archers, the middle, and that should pretty much be it. If I can defend this, though, like, I still have to defend without... Okay, he goes... Oh, God, he goes Pigs. I'm gonna go Log and Skeletons. I don't want to go right away because he might have arrows in Cycle, and then that'll just take them out, but I guess I'll go for them now. And, I mean, I hope I don't take more damage than I dealt. Okay, looks like we're fine. Just by a bit. Yeah, we're up, like, 800, so... That's, you know, that's, like, decent, but I feel like it's really important this match to get a lock in single and then just defend until overtime. Like, that's usually how I see it, so it's probably what I'm going to do here. Like, this is pretty much a really annoying matchup for Expo, I would consider. Not really impossible, but I like calling it just for fun, so... Yeah, just going to Tesla the middle right here. Let's see what he's going to be doing. Maybe recruits the back, whatever. Just to be annoying as well, I'm probably just going to go for, like, a defensive Expo at some point. I'll go offensive first because I have a Tesla and split Evo Skellies. Let's see if these can get any value. I'm really also trying to experiment with the Evo Skeletons because I do want to finish with them, as I said. Ice Spirit here, and okay, E-Spirit, I'm so used to Ice Spirit. They should be, yeah, no damage, unfortunately, but... And he goes for Pigs anyway. I was hoping, like, maybe just pressuring would be something to stop him from going in all in, but okay, he still does. Arrows 2F to Knight, and this is looking kind of sketchy. Okay, I took one Pigs hit. I'm still in the lead, though, so it's all good. But, I mean... Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know. Archer's here. I'm pretty sure he has arrows, right? So I can just go Archer's opposite lane. That way it's going to be a bit more annoying, too, because he can't really go for arrows onto the Archer's opposite. Like, he can, it's just going to be bad, though, because he wants arrows on the left. Like, that's his damage. Going to log on all the Pigs, maybe get some more value, too. E-Spirit, actually, E-Spirit's really good against recruits, like, maybe better than Ice, like, on that note, because it does really help with... all of this, like, spam. Like, you have recruits, you have Pigs, random zappies sometimes. Sometimes you go split recruits, you go E-Spirit first play, and then it, like, chains onto all the recruits and both towers, and even activates King. It looks so nice as well. And, I mean, since you're playing Expo, you don't really have to care about activating King. So, yeah, just gonna continue defending here. Log, Skeletons, and then Archers as well. As I said, I'm trying to stack them, and I'm probably gonna defensive Expo at some point. Like, this, I'm gonna go in. Yeah, he goes for Fireball, misses the Expo, but I will defensive Expo, maybe in triple, just to... be a bit annoying on Fireball as well. Oh, he gets the Zappies down. I was hoping it would be like something you wouldn't expect. So, and Evo Skellies here, I don't think they're going to get too much value, but I'll go for them. Like, split. Half for the Pigs, half for the... Yeah, as you guys can see, Arrows just takes care of all of them, so they weren't really doing that much. Maybe I should have just gone for them ASAP on the Pigs. That way, if he didn't get his spell down ASAP, they would have gotten some value. Oh, yeah, okay, we took a lot of damage. This is still losable, like, at any point, because I mess up once, it's over. I'm going to go for a Fireball on the Flying Machine. And we killed one recruit as well. I can hit the rest, so it's all good. Skeletons in the middle. Against recruits, they're a really big split lane deck, so I guess like playing split lane yourself it makes sense to defend it. I'm just gonna Fireball Cycle for fun. Like, I'm not gonna get any damage with an Xbow lock against this recruit stack in triple, so just Fireball Cycle. Stack Archers in the right and Knight, and then I'll have to Fireball the Flying Machine. And then Tesla, though, because he might go recruits or Pigs any second. I do like to Fireball almost every single Flying Machine, though, but sometimes you can set them with Teslas. I feel like that was a pretty optimal Tesla, though, and yeah, I'm just going to Fireball again, like... Well, I want to save it for the Flying Machine, I guess, but I'll Fireball, like, very last second. Okay, I'll Fireball now, and get back to another one for the Flying Machine, maybe. Evo Skellies come down, and I did get one for the Flying Machine. He'll go for it on the tower, though. That's going to be GG. Nice win. Oh, it landed, too. That was a really nice win against pretty much an impossible matchup. I'm going to give the GT emote, because why not? And, yeah, like, as I said, I'm pretty low on ladder. I really want to practice against better players, but for now, that was a really nice win against recruits. Like, I really hate that matchup, so any win against it is nice. And we just beat two pretty much impossible ones in a row, I'd say, like Monk, E-Golem, and recruits, so yeah, pretty good stuff there. Alright guys, so I think we are 2 off Ultimate Champion now, so now I really have to, like, just focus up and chill, and, like, just focus on defending really well. And yeah, I'm gonna E-Spirit the bridge. Let's see if he activates. Goes Lava. Okay, always Lava, same lane. Or I was Expo, same lane as a Lava. It's gonna Expo. Hover Archers for eye drag or anything you might possibly support it with, like eye drag, skelly drags. He also might, like, Flying Machine, so I want to Fireball too. But I really just have to wait and see. Like, I always think about this stuff, but then I can't really decide until I see. Okay, goes Barbs. Gonna log to get some chip damage, hit all Barbs, and then just Archers. Low enough to the point that they won't really get taken out by, like, a Flying Machine. But yeah, he does have arrows, which is going to be annoying. Like, this is a bit of an annoying matchup. right away. But I'd say I'm really good against the lava matchup, so it should be fine. Gonna Tesla for the lava, but also hit the balloon first and fireball. Oh, I messed up. Okay. I'll try something else. 7-4 taught me this a long time ago, so I'm just gonna defensive Xbow. Try and activate King. It looks so stupid, like in single, but it's just something fun that I saw before, so I'm just gonna go for it. And fireball as soon as the lava pops. Okay, I took everything out. No, this is like, I don't know, because I'm losing in single, and that's a bad sign usually. I got an activated King though, so I don't know. Let's see, like, and I don't have Xbow anywhere in cycle. Like, that's the one downside of that defensive Xbow. You have no Xbow when they lava the back. Looks like he's just trying to get back to lava the back. So I'll get back to my Xbow. Okay, I don't know. I don't think I can this time. I'm gonna have to defend, like full defend. So I will Tesla first for either balloon or lava. Splits barbs. Okay, that's pretty chill. Looks like he's just trying to predict an Xbow of some sort, but I'm not gonna go for one. Loon is very aggressive. So I'll just, again, full defend. Like, I noticed, guys, by the way, with this deck, like, I usually don't tell a lot of people this, but if you just defend all the time and be annoying, they usually start overcommitting, and they can't do much about it. So I'm going to Expo now. I have a surviving Tesla, too. Goblins are going to get shredded by the Tesla, just skeletons to pull them in as well, and that's pretty much, like, tower down. Now, he might go for, yeah, he goes for Skeledrax. I'm going to Knight opposite as well. I don't want to Fireball them, but I don't know, I don't want to waste my Archers or Tesla either, so I'm just going to Fireball. Barbs last second. I will log to get some chip, I guess. But yeah, like, I still have a feeling he's gonna go lava on the right. Okay, I have Evo Skellies in cycle. Let's see if I can do something with them. I'm gonna Evo Skellies right now. And they are doing some work against the Barbs, actually. Like, that is... Oh, wow, that's like a mini graveyard. He freezes. Okay, gonna Fireball everything. That should full defend for the most part. Because, like, that's gonna... Yeah, that was really nice. I mean, Activated King helped, like, you can't really deny it, but it's just weird to tower trade right at the start. I don't really like this matchup, but I do see Betface tower trade all the time, so I'm just going to Expo. That's the lock, and he has to overcommit to it, so going to Fireball the Barbs, Knight to protect, and that should be GG, so yeah, nice win again. I do really have to think, like, a lot if I want to play, like, a matchup like this, but at the same time, sometimes I'm worried about like playing it too perfectly and then I mess up. So, yeah, we got a gold crate, which is interesting. But yeah, okay, one off Ultimate Champion now. It's time to get Ultimate Champion, guys, with Expo Evo Skeletons. I might try and get my first finish with this. Goes for the... okay, doesn't go for anything, but his name is like Yen Sign Hell Yen Sign. So, just gonna log. We are one off Ultimate Champion Skeletons to tank for the miner. And also, if you guys didn't know, this does retarget the miner off the tower. I don't even know if it's more optimal to retarget or just full defend the miner, but I guess it looks cool. Giant first play, okay, pretty much. Gonna Expo, and it goes for a Prince, so I have to defend this Expo with, like, yeah, I'm gonna Knight as well because he logged. Wait, Giant log? That is not normal. Usually it's like zap arrows, but Skelly's a DPS down the Giant. Again, just slowly cycling back to my Evo Skeletons. And that, we just get a lot of damage in the left. Knight Archer's counter push, that was clean, and I still defended, so... Yeah, I'm going to give the 20-win challenge emote. I don't think many people have this emote. I got it in, like, the CRL 2019 20-win challenge. I remember I skipped school just to get it, but it was worth it because I have it on my main account now. Anyways, goes for a Night Witch the back. Gonna have to, like, full defend, I guess. I don't want to Fireball because I don't want damage in that lane. I want to go opposite all the time to this matchup, so just Tesla. Giant in front, and then, yeah, I might have to Fireball. Gonna Knight. Let's see what he wants to do here. Goes for miner. Okay, I'm gonna Fireball anyways. Skeletons, and then that should be, yeah, nice defense. Like, it's a bit, I don't know, because he's gonna keep going in, and I want to Expo, but at the same time, like, I don't want to take too much damage. In this matchup as well, like Giant Miner, I like to prevent almost all miner damage on the tower if possible. Gonna split Archers. They should help with an Expo opposite, and also just maybe not die to arrows if he goes for them. And then I'll E-Spirit, like, after the other Archer dies, and that should full defend. As you guys can see, also keeping both towers, like, in the loop always. Okay, I misplaced my Expo by one tile, but should be fine. Goes for a Giant on it. Okay, nice. That was actually good. All I really wanted to do was to bait the Giant out, and we have Evo Skellies in cycle now. I don't know where to go for them, on the Giant or split them, or maybe for the Miner too. He goes Miner. I was not expecting that, but Knight catches it. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, that was a fail. I thought they would be on tower. I'm going to E-Spirit for all these bats as late as possible, and then might just go in again. I have supporting Archers. Plus he goes for a Prince. I've still saved my Evo Skeletons all the way now. I'm just going to split them. Half for the Expo, half for the defense. And that should be Knight to protect the one Evo Skeleton. Oh, no, it died. Oh, I was hoping, like... Okay, unfortunate. Gonna Espirit to take out all these bats. So as I told you guys, Espirit goes crazy against bats, and that should be pretty much a lock. Yeah, nice. We got a lock. Small lock, but every lock matters. And he just slowly, like, I think he wants to go in, but I don't know what he can do. This Tesla placement is really nice, by the way, because you can support the Xbow as well. Like, it's a defensive Tesla, but I always see people saying Xbow Tesla the bridge first play and you lose. Like, that is never something you should do with Xbow, unless you just want to have fun, I guess. But, okay, oh no, Espirit missed the Prince. Okay, I didn't take a charge. Took a hit, though. I don't think I should Xbow with this, because I'm down too much. Yeah, goes Prince. I'm just going to Fireball it, start Fireball cycling slowly, and goes for a giant Prince. So, okay, I have to E-Spirit for the Night Witch at some point. Also want to tank the Prince charge if possible. And E-Spirit should clear up some of them. Get a Fireball too. And this should be pretty much defended. He looks like he wants to go in my lane now, but that is totally fine. I'm definitely not going in his. Like, I like going opposite lane, so I'm definitely not going to the right. Like, he can switch here all he wants, but I'm just going to keep on fireballing, like, slowly but surely. And that should be GG, I think. As I said, just to quote Destiny, against Skeletons and E-Spirit as well. Should clean everything up. I don't want to fireball, but I might have to. Okay, yeah, I think I have to fireball. I would like it to be on tower, but just get a Knight. Evo Skellies are back into cycle. Let's just go for them. What do they do? Okay. Okay, that spawned... Oh, whoa, that's a baby graveyard right there, so... Okay. I mean, as I said, like, they don't get value when you expect them to, but they still get some value. Like, there's no downside to playing an evolved card right now, because if you don't have one, you're at a disadvantage, so... Goes for a Fireball on the Archers. I'm going to Expo, just time to finish the job, I guess. Archers for the Miner. Log, and then... Can I Skeletons to retarget the Prince? I can. Knight as well. And hopefully this is a lock. Archers 2. And that should be... No, gets shot down last second. I'm just going to... I want a Fireball. I'm just going to Fireball. Whatever, YOLO. And then Tesla goes for Miner on Tower. That's on the left, so I don't have to really respond to it right away. Skeletons, Fireball Tower. Oh, that should be GG. Yeah, nice. I think Fireball does like 250 or so at max. GG emote, because we just got the Ultimate Champion with Evo Skeletons. Let's go. I'm really wanting to push up, but I need to see how much I got. And, okay, 85%. That's okay. I was hoping for more, as I've tried for 100% so many times, but I've always gotten so close and never gotten it. Like 98, 96 a few times, 94. They're all in my old videos, but still going to screenshot, I guess. And that's going to be Ultimate Champion with 3.0 Xbow Cycle Evo Skeletons. So, one downside though, you have to play Evo Skeletons in the first slot. Like, let me see where top 1k is real quick. It's going to be 22. Okay, that should be really easy to do. Just going to get this reward though. And yeah, I mean, for now, that was like pretty much my first look at Evo Skellies in 3.0 for you guys. Beat some pretty tough matchups, like ones I would literally consider impossible. And yeah, that was cool. So, also beat Heisenberg again, just want to bring that up. And yeah, I lost to some other decks, but for the most part, was good practice. Like, that's why my win rate wasn't that high, but I was trying to get optimal stuff every single time, I guess. But that's going to be for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.